So this is a play sheet for the most part that I wanted to go over with everybody that shows us what to do based on the formation of the or positioning of the team on the other side for doubles. This is specifically for the server second shot and receiving team, but if we just basically say when the ball comes to you and the other team is in this location or this position, this is what we need to do. So I'll spend a little time talking about each of these, and then I'll make a video or two for each one so we can kind of see it in action. So again, not worried so much about receiver or server, just if the ball comes to you and this is where they're at, this is what you need to try and get your shot to do. So if you have one that is at the baseline, one that is at the service line, so one up, one back, you're looking at a deep cross-court volley or deep cross-court ground stroke, depending on which shot you're hitting. Either way, it needs to go deep back to the baseliner. Number two, if the one player is at the service line and the other one is moving forward, maybe they've done a chip and charge or something like that, the first volley and the first ground stroke, again, both need to go short cross-court. Again, to keep it away from the person who's already there that can step in and put the shot away. But to hit it cross-court short to the person moving forward, so they've got to get to a low ball, which they're most likely going to hit back up and give you an advantage on. Number three, if the one closest to the net is moving forward and the other one stays at the baseline, you want to try angle or down the line shot if it's a volley. It's hard to lob a volley, so angle, lob, or down the line shot on a ground stroke. And I'll show you some examples of that. If one is at the baseline and the other is poaching, going to the middle, trying to steal the shot, like cross-court shots that go back and forth, you recognize that, you should try to go down the line behind the poacher, whether it's a volley or ground stroke. If they're both, number five, if they're both at the baseline, this is where you're looking to hit low, hard down the middle for either one, or if you know that somebody has a really, really poor backhand or their forehand is struggling or whatever, you can hit to weakness. But generally speaking, any low, hard down the middle shot, if they're both baseline, is going to work for that. And then if both of them are moving forward, they're really trying to attack the net. If it's a volley, you angle it or lob it over their head as much as you can. And if it's a ground stroke, low, hard down the middle, angle shots and lobs. So again, we'll try to do some examples of videos for each of these so you can kind of see them in action, and also understand that these are just the plays, that the ideal kind of play. It still comes down to being able to hit the shot, and then poaching, for example, being able to read them well enough to execute the shot. But I just wanted to show you guys this to give you some ideas of what kind of shot to hit based on the opposing team's position. So it's not just enough to get it back over. I want to start looking at placing it where and how. Okay?